Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
Sound no faking.
DJ Podmax.
Yeah. That's what's yeah. So beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister dope up shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune into your radio. Every Monday, we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune into King and Queen Radio. When you feeling sad, King and Queen Radio. When no one to talk to, King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio. I know you're alive and awake, and I know you're ready. I hope you're eating something nice and good this morning to give you strength to carry on. And I hope you prayed, and I hope you planned it out your day. I like to say a good morning to my team here. Hi, Lot.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pat Mob. Playing the good music, bringing the guests today.
Yeah.
Wow, what an exciting show. We got a guest, and we really have a great show for you today. So remember, someone said Africa is awake. I say Africa been awake all the time.
Yes.
They just was a little lazy and didn't want to get up. But one day they said, you know what? We got to do what we got to do.
Yes.
Even in the other parts of Africa, they saying, if you're not part of us helping us here, get out. Yes, Africa is awake.
Yeah.
So there's so many changes going on, and we got so much to talk about today. Wow.
Yes.
It's going to be exciting. I just had fun with my team over there in Brooklyn. Tony Dance gave us excitement. I was full of joy, hyped, and the show was really on the money. We really was doing what we had to do best to bring it. Thanks, Tony Blenn, and I want to say a big thanks to my host, Shay, and all the guests and people that call in that participated. And I hope my team here in Africa was listening too, because right now we had a long night and a long journey. I'm here now with you in Nigeria a lot, and I'm feeling tired, but I know I can't be tired because this is a great show. And so many changes going on. First of all, we want to get to what's going on with the banking system, Lot. What is going on with the banking system in Nigeria? Why is there so many changes? And do you think we're going to benefit here from the changes? Suppose we really have family in other parts of the country, which we all do. How are they going to be able to support us back here when we don't have or send us money? What is the best way in? Give some solution to this problem. And is it better now everything is done with Nigeria dollar? And is they changing over to, the currents are changing everywhere.
Yes.
And a lot of people's now are not using the American dollar no more. Wow,
Yes.
that's kind of scary too, being in America, because that make you want to think, is America really going down? Is it really up there like they pretend it to be? Or, well, I know for a fact that there's crisis in America now that people really don't have any money. And they've been just maxing out on cards and using credit cards.
Yes.
And there's so much fraudulent that have happened in the country that the country is really, I can say, broke.
Yes.
So, Lot, what is your intake of this, and what have you, what is your conclusion? What you come through thinking about all this? I'm just baffled. I don't even know how to speak on it, because it's something that in America you wouldn't think is people really don't have food to eat, but
Yeah.
I think maybe they let too many foreigners in the country now, and now it's hey, it's hard to even explain. So
Yes.
here we look at Africa and we say Nigeria and places here is suffering, but if you look at the reality, we here understand how to live in certain conditions. So it's not even poverty to us; it's a way of life.
Yeah.
If we want to compare other countries like America,
Yes.
no, it's a totally different. You cannot compare another country when you may never get there, live there. So the
Yes.
condition that people live in their own country and make it pleasant for them to live is a beautiful life. You
Yes.
understand? You
Yes.
can't look at another country that's with all the richness there and think they're really living good too, because
Yes.
there's just as many as blacks and whites and foreign people living in the streets too, and the soldiers.
Yes.
And talking about that, seemed like something getting ready to happen, and it's not being talked about.
Yeah.
Do you actually believe Africa is trying to go on their own, or they getting ready to unite with maybe Russia or somewhere else? What are your intake? And folks, this is just our opinion of talking and having good conversations and bringing up ideas. This is not necessarily 100% true on my part. I can't act on it. I'm just talking, and so is everybody at the station. So this is not of the station, not to defend anyone. This is just we talking. And if
Yes.
you like to join in, please send me an email at africanreader@aol.com. Or you
Yes.
could simply write us on the chat, kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com. Write us on the chat. So, Fab Mark, I know you got a lot of music things to do, so we're going to let you have a little bit of music after Lot continue helping me out, figure out what's really going on. Well, you got a lot right there, Lot to answer.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to leave it up to you.
The thing is, the truth is, the Central Bank of Nigeria has to do their own. They have to implement efforts and ways in order to boost the Nigerian naira. And the truth is, the value of the Nigerian naira has been depreciating. So one of the only ways it can happen that the Nigerian naira will be strengthened is for them to tackle serious other financial measures in order to boost the Nigerian naira. It has been said that a nation cannot grow in civilization unless it has destroyed itself from within. And just like let me just use an example of how a plant is, and a plant cannot grow or multiply unless it dies. So this is more of like an internal revolution that Nigerians are going through at the moment. because the hardship is too much, the inflation is on the rise, and most of the things we consume in Nigeria is being imported. So Nigeria is not a producing country. We are more of a consuming country. We consume more than we produce. So these are some of the things that are destroying the naira. We import, we consume imported products, we don't produce anything, and most of the only ways where Nigeria is earning money internationally is entertainment industry, the creative industry, and then our natural resources. But any other thing, like in terms of Nigeria being productive, apart from like maybe food products that are being exported into another country, those ones are done in a very small scale. It's just individuals. But let's say maybe Dangote is one of the only person that maybe his company exports products to another country like Ghana, Sierra Leone, all these neighboring countries around West Africa. He sells cement to them, exports sugar to them, and the rest of them. But Nigeria on its own as a country is not exporting, it's not producing. Like in terms of, take for example China is a producing country. They produce anything from matches to shaving stick to electric TVs to whatever, all kinds of electronics, consumables and electronic devices, microchips, everything. They produce everything from health to entertainment to education. They produce all kinds of materials. So that's an example. So that's what I mean when I said Nigeria is not a producing country, because we only consume their products, we don't produce. So these are some of the things that are destroying the Nigerian naira. Another thing that is destroying the Nigerian naira, cybercrime, Yahoo. I believe we've been talking about this on the show for the past 2-3 years now, and we will not stop telling ourselves the truth, and we will not stop creating awareness for those people that are listening to the program. We need to understand something about a realization of what these Yahoo boys are up to. Because what they do is, when this money comes into Nigeria, when maybe they scam somebody and then the person send them in dollars into the country, most of this money is untraceable. So Nigeria Nigeria is at the losing side if the money is not traceable. The money has to be traceable. So every money that is coming into the Nigerian economy has to be traceable. That is one. And number two, most of those things is involved in impersonation, because they use image of people they are not supposed to, they use image of people that are not real. So, and when these people are defrauded in other parts of the country, especially the United States, from romance scam to impersonation and other stuffs like that, they pretend to be people they are not to be. And so when they scam people, there's this what do you call it? It is the Nigerian government has a fine that is paying the US government. You understand? There's a fine the Nigerian government pays the US government for every for most of the dollar transaction done in Nigeria. So apart from that, there are so many things that this economy is called. I forgot the name, but is Nigeria stand as a losing side if the Yahoo and cybercrime keeps going, even though the money is increasing and is coming into the Nigerian economy. It's supposed to boost the Nigerian economy, but no, that's the other way around. So apart from that, we also have money laundering. Money laundering is also killing the Nigerian naira. Killing the Nigerian naira so bad that it has become so bad that Nigerian government has to take serious measures to tackle that. And money laundering involves politicians are doing that. I'm not saying there are legal ways to do that, but then the most illegal ways have been taking place more. And then another thing that is killing the Nigerian naira is our own political leaders investing in another country. Like you take the Nigerian naira, maybe take for example a Nigerian senator is in Nigeria, for example, and he wants to go and invest in the United States. He will go into the United States, buy a property in the United States, maybe a real estate property, buy these things,
in dollars, but they will take the Nigerian naira, convert it to Nigerian to American dollars over there, and save the money. They are not investing in Nigeria, so it's a kind of, it's killing us, because it's further making the naira to devaluate more. So the central banks of Central Bank of Nigeria says, oh, let's cut all these things and see how it goes. Let's stop the influx of Nigerian naira. The only ways which Nigeria can be receiving money, it has to be monitored. We have to be seeing it. It has to pass through a medium where we can see, So we have a long way to go as a country, because if we don't do the right thing, it's going to keep affecting the naira, and whether we like it or not, naira will continue to depreciate once we don't do the right thing. So that's the thing. We'll keep talking about it, but when we don't do the right thing, it will keep happening the more. And the more it keeps happening, the more it keeps, we are at the losing side, and we are putting the next generation at risk financially, in terms of in terms of how we take care of this system. So the only way Nigeria is receiving money right now is through Western Union, MoneyGram, Sendwave, RIA transfer, RIA, and then the RIA, or yes, RIA. So, and then the normal medium RIA that has to be monitored. So any other medium that is untraceable, the CBN has already blocked most of the transactions. So in order to monitor all the incoming and outgoing transactions in Nigeria, just so they can boost the Nigerian naira. In other way, I won't blame the government, but in another side, I will have to also blame them, because we're all feeling the impact. There are innocent Nigerians that have nothing to do with cybercrime. There are innocent Nigerians that are feeling the impact. But of course, they have to do it for the betterment of the country. And just like it's going to affect all of us, it's also going to help all of us. So I'm not going to condemn that. As a patriotic citizen, I will call on my brothers and sisters out there to do the right thing in order to have a better country. So, ladies and gents, in case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station, and 19th of February, 20th of February, already in Africa. Time is moving fast. What have you achieved so far in 2024? I hope you're all having a great time. 2024 is fast moving, and next week February will be done, and then probably we'll be left with maybe 10 months to 2025. So time is moving fast. What are you doing to achieve a better New Year resolution for yourself, for your family, and for the people around you? As for us in King and Queen Radio, we're working to better the station, constantly upgrading the station to help you live your day and to help you stay positive with positive music of all genres. And we hope that you're having a great time listening to Brooklyn Station and, of course, King and Queen Radio. And then, of course, don't forget the Daily Horoscope. And, of course, Sister Dubong is always on the stay to help you out with your spiritual journey, with your spiritual life. Don't forget, King and Queen Radio is 24 hours music station and, of course, 24 hours entertainment. And, of course, Monday night show every Monday. It's really great to have you. Of course, let's take some music break, and then we come back and continue with the show. Stay with us.
These feelings I got for you is emotional. You call it madness, but I call it love. Supernatural. I'll be keeping it real with you till the day I die. I will hold your hands. Baby, I love it day without you, cause I need somebody, really somebody, oh. I'm feeling so lonely, when you there, I go look at you. Oh yeah, tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Oh yeah, tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause your attention, all I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause your attention, all I want is to make you my baby. So make you come outside to baby, make we enjoy. So many things we gotta do, baby. You make my world go round. You put the fire in my eyes, so shawty, burning bush. And I love you control myself again. Oh yeah, tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Oh yeah, tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause your attention, all I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause your attention, all I want is to make you my baby.
Big Five, DJ Patma.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight.
You're listening to King and Queen
Baby,
Radio.
we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money, come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy, come bounce on me, shawty.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I wanna watch you out. Shawty, come for the money. I wanna dance up your body. Why your waist make I spend the rubber? Shawty say make I spend the dollar. If I need to show, and me I'm a to show. Tsunami, tsunami, I will take you to tsunami. I will take you to Paris. Tsunami, tsunami.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money, come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy, come bounce on me, shawty. My mind for the money, come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy, come bounce on me, shawty.
Ride for me, die for me. You said that you gon' take your time with me. So why all these niggas come spy on me? You say I'm the queen, but you lied to me. Am I yours? Are you mine? Or are we passing time? I don't know. I feel high. You got me on a timeline. So call it for me now. Do it once. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah.
Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money, come dance for the money. I take you dance to my mommy, come bounce on me, shawty. My mind for the money, I take you down to my mommy.
So call that for me now. Do it once. So call that for me now. Do it once. So call that for me. I like it.
Attention New York City, we are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
DJ Podmax. You're listening to King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio.
Welcome back. In case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station, and of course, this is Monday night. How are you guys doing? We hope that you're having a great time. We were actually talking about the Nigerian currency, Nigerian naira, and how it is in your own country. We hope that the situation in your own country is not as the same as it is in West Africa and especially Nigeria. We're not praying for bad things to happen to people's economy, but then when you listen to the situation in another country, it will help you to prepare for yourself, and it will help you to be aware of what are the things that are going on in the world. So, actually, some countries came. Brazil, that's the BRICS. Brazil, South Africa, Russia, is it India, China, and then they just came together and said, look, we're done with the Nigerian dollar. And then there was this Saudi Arabian country too. Saudi Arabia too. Was it some Middle Eastern country? They just came together and they also joined the BRICS, and more countries are coming that they're tired of using the dollar. So there's no prospect of replacement for the dollar in the foreseeable future. The trade among the BRICS countries is too small to sustain a common currency. So it only makes sense to trade in national currency. So they will still be using the dollar if the trade balance, between the countries is more or less equal. So, but what happens if the BRICS replaces the dollar? The potential impact of a new BRICS currency on the dollar remains uncertain because they have not yet come up with their own currency. But this is what they said. They said, look, let's come together and create our own currency and replace the dollar. So with expert, there's this debate that is going on with expert that there is the potential to challenge the dollar's dominance. However, the new BRICS currency was to stabilize against the dollar, and then it could weaken the power of the US sanctions, and leading to a further decline in the dollar value. So all these things they are saying is definitely going to it's gonna affect, but I don't really think the dollar is going to come down in terms of value, because America is such a country that have its foreign reserve. They don't play with foreign reserve, and there's a way they have this diplomatic ways of solving problems. They have a great ways of approaching problems. So America is a problem solving country. So you see, it is not easy for them to have it's going to be hard for them to experience problem, except if they are not ready. But believe me, this is a country that is very, very watchful of the things they do. So American dollar is definitely going to take some time, even if it's going to fall, because except if maybe a different generation comes into the system and they don't know how to manage how it has been managed for long, then maybe they will experience the problem. But then the way they have this international trade and bilateral trade relationship with other countries, I don't really think the American dollar is going to fall. But except if they fall in terms of value in other countries, because except if other countries' value rise too. Because if you look at the situation of the world economy, the global recession, and what is going on in the world today, Switzerland, for example, have a very strong currency. The British pound is strong, and then when all other countries are strong, then it means the American dollar is not going to be very much valuable like before. But if the American dollar is strong and then other countries are falling, it makes the American dollar strong. Because why? The dollar is still used in those countries. So, just like in a society, there has to be the rich and there has to be the poor, and there are the middle class. But in Nigeria right now, it's just the difference between the rich and the poor. And in Nigeria right now, as we speak, if you don't have up to 1 million naira in your account as a Nigerian, you're poor. That's just the truth, and that's the reality. So, because if you own 1 million naira in Nigeria, if you take it to another country, it's nothing. For example, if you take that 1 million naira to US, it's just, I think, $1,000 or two or so. So you're poor. So you see, but in terms of comparing Nigerian economy, just like you mentioned earlier, I think it has to do with the productivity, which we earlier mentioned, that Nigeria is not a producing country, which is why it's experiencing problem, because nobody is giving its value. It's only consuming other people's value, what other people are giving. So Nigeria is constantly giving out and is consuming instead of producing and consuming. Nigeria is just consuming without producing. So there's a very big problem if we don't work on ourselves. To respond to your question, the future of the dollar, I think dollar has a more future than naira. So except if a miracle happens, but America is a country that is watching everything it does. So both the influx and the outgoing transactions are being watched very, very properly, and they have a good foreign reserve. They have a very good policy. Monetary policies of the state is better than it is in other countries. So this is why other countries are struggling to catch up, because their monetary policies is not as good as the United States, and then other countries like that. Not even the United States alone. Switzerland, China, Japan used to be very strong. The same thing like that, until when this Japan economy was crippled by the natural disaster, earthquakes and the rest of them. So God help us all.
All right. Wow, you come in on that pretty heavy. I wasn't expecting all that, but you brought some good news there and some great ideas, and people, you need to pay attention. And so many of you are writing and want to call in. Yes, we acknowledge you there. We want to thank everybody who listening to us right now, participating all over the world, and just want to get involved. Yes, you can go right on kingandqueenradio.com right now on the chat, and you can speak with us on there. And next week we'll get to you. I'll go on brooklynstation.com. Go on the chat, scroll down on the pages, go on the web pages. Yes. You can communicate with us on the chat. I was so excited when I said that. I was really talking about a lot. The Nigerian star Iwobi has faced cyberbullying after the AFCON lost to Ivory Coast. Why you think they are cyberbullying Iwobi? That's not really right. What do you got to say on that, Lot?
Yeah, I don't really think we should cyberbully our Super Eagles champion, because they represented Nigeria at the African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast, and they did well. Most of the countries, even the former champion Senegal, couldn't reach the finals, but Nigeria reached the finals. And then when we lost, instead of us to look at what are the reasons why we lost, and then we should know how to approach situations. These guys that represented us, they did well, and we are not supposed to kill ourselves. It's just a game, it's just sport. And I'm not saying that they should I'm not backing the poor performance or anything, but cyberbullying Alex Iwobi is not the good thing to do. Even when Victor Osimhen was approached by some of the journalists in Abuja, he just neglected some of them like that, and he didn't say anything. He was just pissed off. Why would Nigerians, there's one thing I don't like with Nigerians, is the issue of taking things personal. We are a collective country. Like, we do things collectively, especially like in terms of supporting the Super Eagles. We have one voice of representing ourselves as a country. We are not supposed to, push blames and start, it's not time for blame games. we should be grateful. There are so many. South Africa came third place. They came third. Nigeria is second. Ivory Coast came first. Somebody has to lose. It's a game. Two people cannot win. That is why somebody has to lose. So if it is, I love what the coach said. They played better than us. The truth is, Ivory Coast played a better game than us. If you watch that match, we all watched that game. Ivory Coast played a better. The pressure was much on Nigerian Super Eagles. So which shows the Ivory Coast played better than us. So when Nigeria lost, instead of us to like brace up and tell ourselves like, hey, we're going to come back in 4 years time, maybe in 3 years time, or stronger than we are, we just channeled that anger and started bullying. This guy Alex Iwobi was cyber bullied to the extent that he has to delete his Instagram account, delete his Facebook account, he blocked all his social media accounts because he was bullied. He took himself off social media. This is what Nigerians can do. But on the other hand, in terms of being supportive, Nigeria is a very strong country, a very powerful, and because we have the number, we can just come to your page like this and mount pressure on your page, supporting you, and then we can also come to your page and mount pressure, castigating you. So, but it's so very unfortunate we are doing it to our own too. It's sad, and this is somebody that has represented this country at the international level. He plays for Newcastle or so, Newcastle United or so, like that. So there's this act in Nigeria, the act that further states by the section 24(2) that any person who is intentionally transmit any communication through computer system to bully or threaten or harass another person, where such communication places another person in fear of death, violence or bodily harm, or another person commits an offense under the act, it commits an offense. So Alex Iwobi has the right to sue the Nigerians, but then the thing is, I believe he's not going to do, because there are so many people that actually condoled him, and they are like, hey brother, we're in this together, we lose together, we win together. So we're not supposed to cyberbully you when we lose. We're not supposed to like channel that anger and begin to like push that anger to you. That push it in a negative direction. When Victor Osimhen was approached, I think from the football field, was like, we played, we did our best, but they won. So, so it's crazy. It's 2-1. Nigeria did well, and kudos to Super Eagles. I'm impressed. Like, nobody knew that Super Eagles was going to reach the final stage. So they did, and it was great. And don't forget, the president of the country actually gave them some funds in millions, and then also gave them lands, and some were given houses as gifts. So just to honor them and encourage them more. So at this time when Nigeria is mourning, they actually gave hope to Nigeria in the aspect of sport. So football especially. So we need to understand that cyberbullying is not a good thing at all. There was a time when Nigeria, even I think I remember film just 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, when Davido lost the Grammy. He didn't win any Grammy. Nigerians went to the Grammy and started reporting their accounts, which is not good. Why would Nigerians do that? There are many countries that their artists lost the Grammys. They didn't do that. Why Nigerians? We're just transferring aggressions, unnecessary aggressions. It's not good, because it's not good for us as a nation, health-wise, and it's not good for us in terms of entertainment, because it's tarnishing our image. We are bigger than that. We are bigger than our awards. The talent we have in Nigeria is a multi-billion-dollar talent. So why should we be, awards and other trophies are not? It's not something we should be worried. We should focus on solving the problems of this country. It's going to bring out more talent that will represent us internationally. That is my take on that.
We like to complain on different races, and we like to always put the blame on other people, but sometimes we have to put the blame on ourselves and look in our where we live and where we at in our domains before we talk about somebody else. But I just want to tell you this here in case you didn't know, because some people was asking me on the chat about this Yeah, gunmen have killed 4 and abducted at least 40 in northwest Nigeria. So
Sad.
it's really bad in northwest Nigeria right now.
Yeah.
So you have to, you planning to go out there, you got family, pray for them. Just be extra careful. And Lot, did you hear anything about that, or you know about the gunmen that ducked the 40 people? And have they been released yet? What your intake on that, and why would they want to do such thing?
Well, the truth is the concern of insecurity growing in Nigeria is too much. It's like insecurity in Nigeria is becoming something else. The truth is, if the government is refusing to do something, they will in trouble, because we ourselves cannot defend ourselves legally. The government has to do something, because except if people are pushed to the wall. When people are pushed to the wall, they will act on their own. Of course, we have to. People will activate their defense mechanism naturally if they are pushed to the wall. Just like a snake, when you're approaching a snake, the snake already knows that is an animal. But when you there's a way you threaten, like the snake knows that there's a danger. Once the snake senses danger, it will activate its defense mechanism, which is the venom and the biting technique, the striking and the biting, and So we need to understand that when humans too are pushed to the limits, they will activate their defense mechanism. So insecurity in Nigeria is a very serious thing of concern. As long as we don't do anything about it, it's going to come back and consume us. There's a monster out there called insecurity in Nigeria, and if we don't take care of that, it's going to come and consume most of us in this country. I don't love the way things are going in Nigeria right now, because Nigeria is gradually becoming a lawless society, because people do whatever they want to do and get away with it. Just yesterday was 18th February. An APC chieftain was killed in Plateau State, in Jos. An APC an APC spokesman was killed in Jos. Kidnappers, they killed 2 people. In an attempt to kidnap that man himself, he was killed, and then another person was killed. So you can see that this is not even something that for the past 6-7 months, this has been going on and on. Even right now as we speak, there was a report of kidnapping in Abuja, kidnapping in Jos, kidnapping in Lagos, kidnapping in Ogun State, kidnapping in Port Harcourt, kidnapping in Delta State, kidnapping in Bauchi, kidnapping in Borno. So it's too much. And then bandits here and there, and then Boko Haram with their own problem. We've not even talked about Boko Haram. Those ones are with the terrorism. And then these ones are bandits. And then there are other people that have made kidnapping a business. Places like Bayelsa, the South. Bayelsa State, Port Harcourt, Delta, Warri, all those places. There are a series of kidnapping. Some people have turned kidnapping into a business. They will kidnap your loved one and say, hey, you're supposed to, if you don't provide us this money, we're going to kill your loved one. Give us the money, or else we take this person's life. I can understand there are terrible things that people can do to survive, but not in this manner. Not in this manner. Harming another person, causing harm to yourself and the society is not a good means of survival. It is not. Because, in fact, for me, it is better to beg for alms than to take people's life. It's crazy. It's crazy. And, there's something one of my lecturer back then in school said. He said, if you give a black man power, everybody will suffer. When he said that thing, I was like, I think it was a joke. But now I'm beginning to see it. The man said, when you give a black man power, even his own people are going to suffer. Even his own people are going to suffer. In African communities, in African countries, we can see that thing clearly happening. Clearly, it's happening, because you give them power, they use the life of people instead of representing the people, instead of being a voice for the masses. They become dictators. They do whatever they want to do and nobody talks to them. You can't, and they will command soldiers to come and beat you up, kill you people, commit genocide, and nobody says anything. So we're in this very serious mess. I feel the best way we can help ourselves in this country is to get a skill. Let's be productive. Let's go into farming. Let's go into tech. Let's go into skills. Let's go into trading. Let's go into other things that will help us instead of waiting on the government. If you go to South Africa today, the South Africans have a grant that is coming to them, even if they don't do anything. As long as you are a citizen of South Africa, you'll be seeing a grant of money that will be coming to you. But in Nigeria, it's nothing like grant in Nigeria. You have to work yourself up, and then you know to be able to provide for your needs. There's nothing like grants in Nigeria. Even if they say there is grant, it's only for the rich. It's only for people that are opportune to have it. So the class already has been created in Nigeria, the poor and the rich. And like I mentioned earlier, if you don't have up to 1 million account in Nigeria, you're a poor person in Nigeria. Because whatever you have in Nigeria is nothing. You can have 200,000 naira in your account today. You can have 100,000 naira, which is barely $100, 120,000 naira, which is $100 or so or more. But once you go out to the market, buy gari, 1/4 of that money is gone. Buy rice, a bag of rice. What $100 can buy for you in Nigeria today is a bag of rice. You can see that back in the days it wasn't like that. I think 3-4 years ago it wasn't like that. A bag of rice 3-4 years, 2 years ago, was not even up to $100. But today, the situation has changed, and the situation is growing worse. A cup of sugar, a measure of sugar is, oh God. You can't buy oil, you can't buy things. So some of us are even scared. There are so many Nigerians that are, some of us Nigerians are scared to even settle down. You know, because you even scared to have a family. Because how are you going to take care of yourself? Talk more of taking care of a family. Talk more of starting a family. And so let's be honest. We need to take care of the situation of this country. And the only way we can do that is each and every person has something to contribute to the growth of this economy. Or else we have a serious problem that is going to consume all of us. In case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio /Brooklyn Station. And of course, this is Monday Night Show with Sister Dubon, with Zina Palin, the CEO and owner of King and Queen Radio. And of course, I'm just a co-host, and we're discussing the solutions to the problems of the society. How is the economy in your own country? How is the situation in your own country? Please call us on 718-253-7273. If you have any observation, contribution you want to make, call us on 718-253-7273. Remember, you can add +1 to the number if you're outside of the United States, because that number is the official number of the King and Queen radio station. And then you'll be able to reach out to us too on africanreader@aol.com. africanreader@aol.com is the official email. And then you can also reach us on a social media platform. Just right now, as we are live, you can send us a message and tell us how you feel and tell us the situation in your country.
Well, we are live on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBond.com, and I say a big up to the team out there, Valentine. How you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to say a shout out to Billion. Such a lovely job, Billion. Big up to DJ Pop Mark. And you know the new music out, DJ Pop Mark, is all over the place being seen. And so is our regular artists out there. We'll be talking about the artists, telling you all about what's happening and what's coming on with the new artists. Shout out there to David Brown. He's doing his thing and trying to make things happen. Big up to you, David Brown, out there. And of course we got Mafi. I'm still trying to say it there, but our Ghanaian artist is really reggae, and he's really taking a notch up, and he's coming out with an EP soon. So a lot of you telling us about him, and our new artist is what's going on. I want to say a shout out to Manny Ann, Beauty Queen Nassim. I see you with that pretty hairstyle. It's so beautiful. Big up to you, Beauty Queen Nassim. I just love the hairstyle, girl. And I want to say a big shout out there to everybody listening to us now. We love you all, and all our artists is out there. We want to keep you strong and going, promoting, and we want you to continue to keep promoting as well, because the more you promote, the more we can push it as well by telling the people the links. And people do go on all the pages and get the links to kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, and you'll be able to find all the artists. We're getting ready to put the artists on one page with links, so new things are coming. We're preparing new station on brooklynstation.com. It's gonna be revised, and it's gonna be beautiful. Thanks to Lot and bringing great music and new program and a schedule. You'll know what playing, and we really want to get your music on there. So you need to start getting in contact right now with DJ Pop-Mark. Yes, if you can't get DJ Pop-Mark, you make sure you write me. That's African Reader, AFRICAN Reader at AOL.com. And you'll be able to hear these shows on brooklynstation.com. You're going to hear a lot of old shows and a lot of good shows. So be prepared. So now you'll be able to keep up what's going on and be able to send your friends to the pages, because we're going to be doing Monday through Thursday, replaying a lot of the shows. So get ready. You're going to have a great, great time on brooklynstation.com. brooklynstation.com is getting a makeover. That's right. That's right. Our manager Lot say Brooklyn Station need a makeover. And so you better go there and see what's going on.
Of course, bigger upgrades are still going on, and of course, we told you we'll never let you down. And of course, we're upgrading the station to give you the bigger and better entertainment. Of course, you know how we do. King and Queen Radio is the #1 music station in the whole wide world, and of course, we have no competition. We're second to none. We are the best, and of course, other station learn from us. We does it better. We do it better. So keep enjoying King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station. We're constantly upgraded to make you feel better. We're constantly upgrading our stations with new songs, 24 hours of non-stop music. So we hope that you are gonna be enjoying those songs we are playing for you 247.
Really can't say a lot. Why would they want to do such thing? Because you're not a terrorist. So I don't want people to misinterpret that. That's just a figure of speech. Why people want to do such thing?
Yeah.
And with that said, the FG has distributed almost 42, millions of free grain, and Ogun has started intervention of the N5BN. I think that's pretty good, Lot. What you got to say? You think farmers and people all over now are going to be able to work? You think things going to go good now? How do you feel about the farming, and how do you feel about food? Because in America now, you know there's a lot of fake food, and food is not real. Is that going on in Nigeria at this time? Are you really eating real meat? Are you really eating real things? You think you are eating food that's been processed and not the real food? What do you think, Lot?
Well, in Nigeria, I don't really think we have GMO food, genetically modified food. I don't know if most often in the United States, I've seen processed food, processed meat. In Nigeria, we consume raw and original meat. Sometimes we slaughter the animals ourselves. Most countries in Africa don't eat processed food, but I don't know. There are, however, some companies that process the food in a very, very healthy manner. But there are fake ones. There are fake food, fake apples, processed meat, and the rest of them. GMOs, I don't really think. This is why sometimes I advise people to grow their food locally themselves. You can have space where you can grow your food yourself. It doesn't have to be a big farm. It doesn't have to be big. Somewhere small where you can just have a garden close to your backyard, and then you grow the food yourself and avoid chemicals, So I must commend the effort of the federal government in distributing of grains to combat food crisis in Nigeria. So even with the natural food we consume in Africa, there are places where people experience serious and severe hunger. There's a food crisis in Nigeria right now as we speak because of the rising inflation. So the cost of foods are expensive in the markets. Everything is going up, and we definitely need to take a serious step to combat that. If not, it's also going to come and consume us. Hunger, it's a dangerous weapon. Hunger, it's a dangerous weapon. So I commend the effort of the federal government in distributing grains to help fight food crisis in Nigeria. So I don't really know. I don't really think we have GMO foods in Nigeria. We don't have processed meat because most of the things we grow them ourselves, and then the meat we consume is also original. So let's enjoy some songs, and then we come back and continue with the show. Enjoy.
These were bonding. My eyes will find my emotion. My eyes will find my emotion. No, no. Oh, you call me. Got my vision to blur. No, no. Be like I forget everything I go do. Got me feeling lost. Got me feeling lost. Oh, you call you. Got my vision to blur. No, no. Be like I forget everything I go do. Oh, 'cause I be on my mind. Baby, what do you want? Feeling all you got is distracting. Telling me that it's not. Gotta put myself as the cat. Even now I know I lose God. No follow you, go forgetting my path. Steady thinking about how you be one chance. 'Cause I'm spotting the system, it be red flag. No. Oh, you call me. Got my vision to blur. No, no. Be like I forget everything I go do. Got me feeling lost. Got me feeling lost. Oh, you call you. Got my vision on the bird, no, no. Be like I forget everything I go do. Oh, 'cause I be on my mind. Oh, you got it. Got my vision to blur, no, no. Be like I forget everything I go do. Got me feeling lost, got me feeling lost. Oh, you got you. Got my vision on the bird, no, no. Be like I forget everything I go do. I be feeling lost.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
Leaving the moment, tomorrow belongs to God. Nothing can break me, nothing can bend me, nothing can bring me down. May love what you hate, we all deserve a chance. La 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 la. I don't go where no love, where my home. Caraibo, down Soweto, long, long way. La 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 la, umawala umala, umawala umala, owacha wacha umala, oyo oyo oyo, owacha umala, oyo oyo oyo, oh Lord.
Yeah, show me love. I work hard. My brother man, I work hard just to chill. I live a life that's so real. Every time I cool my temper, somebody wanna enjoy. It's not so serious. Yeah, you know I try to forget, get a hold of my head. I live a life so free, yeah. I don't know if I need it all, but I know I'ma take it all. Check yourself, you can have it all, love. Vanity, you can have it all. I don't see different kind of love, so I know if it's real enough. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't go where no love, where my home. Caraibo, down Soweto, long, long way.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
I'm trying to get to the top. I know some way to them top. Life will go fuck you hard, make you try use the condom.
Every man and way they get to. Every shit
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
My way no be your way. Your way no be my way. My way no be your way. Your way no be my way. Every man with different thinking. Igbo minimum of a rain. I roll to a bamboo. If you dey wish me back, tell me what you did again. That's the only delay cannot be taken away. I put my life on the line, only God know my pain. Do your home, do my home, me and you know this home. Got time, never late, they having a great time. Poor girls that they hate poor boys for no reason. If God is God, I'm no losing. Why the hustle hard when the rate is high? If you can't money pass our boyfriend, she go tell you say she dancing, bro. Them say my turn no be asset, also. Make you know see I jam at the call and wasting our money, go. Like say them black my way, I don't really know what's wrong. I'm trying to get to the top, I know some way to them top. Life will go fuck you hard to make you try use the condom. Every man and way they get to, every shoe get different size. My way no be your way. Your way no be my way. My way no be your way. Your way no be my way. You dey call me your brother, and you know what make I go front. Why they want me cry for? I swear this life no balance. Why we no love each other? If them say they love you, not settings. Why you dey hurt your brother? And you say you love your brother.
DJ Podmax.
Attention New York City, we are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
Okay.
DJ Podmax.
If you think this song about your girl, then it is what it is, And the pipe where they run now, what I know this is. It is what it is, Maybe I life, they should legalize. If you feel wine, then I realize I follow look wise, no they follow lies, but they no go die. With the big boys, and we outside, baby like ice, and we outside, they make a must shine, till they must find. When she go down, Lula ice spice.
She like to party late, I don't castigate, I just facilitate, I voice activate, congratulate, I life happy.
Again, we're live on King and Queen Radio, BrokerStation.com, SisterDubong.com, and we're known as WVIP 93.5 FM. That's our calling number, WVIP 93.5 FM.
Yeah.
Yes, King and Queen Radio in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yes, support it. I know you go to King and Queen Radio. It's a multicultural station, and you will have the best music you ever heard. All DJ Pop Mark, he comes on every Friday. Come on every Friday from 2 to 4, so you can enjoy some real good music. And I don't mean you'll be able to sit down. Once he start playing, you'll be jiggling and jumping and bumping. You won't be able to wait. So tune in to DJ Pop Mark. That's every Friday at 2 to 4. And don't forget, again, on Thursdays, you forget you like to hear some American house music where we have live music coming out of King and Queen Radio with DJ Shan S. That's every Thursday, and usually Tony Blend is in with them, and we have another DJ and guest. So make sure you check out. Yes, DJ Shan S travel all over the world. He just got back from France. He was in Germany. He goes all over the world spreading the word. So remember, King and Queen Radio, we worldwide. We love you all. If you listen from all over the world right now, we thank you so much. Give them shares and that like and show us you there. Go on the page right now, BrooklynStation.com, on the chat room and write us there. Or you can simply go on KingandQueenRadio.com and write us there.
Yeah, support King and Queen Radio by sharing our pages, like and share. Of course, if you have your mobile device, your computer, you'll be able to join us anytime, any day, whatever kind of device you use. King and Queen Radio is built to serve you better. Wherever you are, King and Queen Radio is here to stay and to entertain you.
That's why we're so popular in Nigeria, because we have a lot of news to bring you. And I just want to tell you about the LP treasurer has been suspended for accusing Abure and others of fraud. Yes, the LP treasurer has been suspended. Lot what you have to say about that. Should he have been suspended? Do you think he lied, or what is the intake that you believe on that?
The problem with most of these political leaders in Nigeria is when they involve themselves in corruption scandals, it turns out that it's going to affect the political party. So that's Labour Party, the LP. This one that has been sacked, I think him accusing Ibori, I don't really think is a good one. But PDP, APC and Labour Party are also involved in most of the corruption scandals in Nigeria. Most of the money laundering and all the corruption charges that have been against the Nigerian leaders most of them are from these three political parties: the PDP, the APC and the Labour Party. So remember that Peter Obi was the presidential candidate for Labour Party, so he will not condone such acts in his under his watch. So I think it's a good one, because it all begins with us, and the moment we do that, it's going to make sure that everybody sit up and do the right thing.
My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Ooh, I got some hot news here. Hot, fueling, and I don't know what to say. We're live on WVIP 93.5 FM, King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Alongside, we got DJ Poffmark. Alongside, we got Lot Sanders. And all we want to say to you, good morning, Africa. We are awake. Africa is awake. So good morning, wake up. If you're just starting off now, we're live and we want you to stay awake with us. And remember, you're going to be hearing these programs over and over again. So wow, you're going to be able to hear. You're not missing anything. So tell your friends this program will be played on BrooklynStation.com. A lot of the programs, so you can sit there and listen to them all day and find out information. So we love it. And just leave your if you have comments or anything, write me, AfricanReader@AOL.com, or simply put it on the chat on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDubong.com.
Yeah, of course. Send us your observation. What do you think of how if you enjoyed the Monday night show program, and of course other non-stop music and Afrobeat special and other programs and other beautiful music that we've been playing of all genres. So tell us how you think and what you think about the station. You have any idea? You also want to be a sponsor of the Monday night show, a sponsor of any of the programs, or you want to also have your program. Of course, we are here to have negotiations. Call us on 253-7273. That's the official number. Reach out to us and let's have a talk. Let's have a business talk. Of course, King and Queen Radio is an official radio station registered with the top LLC registration number. Wherever you are, search us on the Google, you will see us there. We are there, we are everywhere. And we appreciate God for the privilege of the internet. So we are everywhere. Anywhere there's internet, there's King and Queen Radio. So we hope that you're having a great time listening to us. A big shout out to our listeners in Abuja. You guys are pulling up for the station, and a big shout out to all of my guys in Adamawa. A shout out to you guys out there in Warri, Benin. My people, how nadi? Peace and blessings to you all. We hope that you're having a great time listening to the station. Big up.
I don't know what to say about this lot, because we have hard times trying to make things go good, but you're doing such an excellent job, and people only know what you have to go through. And this is part of the problem, why we're having this problem, and what it's gonna do, what the government is getting ready to do for this, because this is really a problem. And in order for Nigeria to really get ahead, I just want to say the power minister has expressed concern about the rise in electricity subsidy, which has reached N3TN lot. What can you say on that? And furthermore, I got two things at one time. I forgot to tell you. Nigeria Dangote Oil Refinery has issued tenders to sell 2 fuel cargoes for export. Do that sound like some money coming in Nigeria? You see why they're trying to control that money? Do you blame Nigeria right now?
Yeah.
Nigeria is getting smart in the game. Africa is awake. Whoa. Countries beware. Africa has wake. Mama Africa is waking up everybody. And Papa Africa is awake. Papa Africa is not sleeping no more. So let's see what's going to happen with this lot. I'm so excited, ain't you? Like that song say, I'm so excited. Yeah. All right, good morning, folks. Just want to keep you happy, keep you awake. So I'm going to let Lot tell you some things here, and I'm coming right back.
Yeah, we have not lose hope, and there's this program by some group of young journalists in Nigeria here in Lagos that I'll be maybe joining some of their conversations, following their insights, and maybe attending some of their interviews and see how it is like. Be part of the discussion where we'll have a dialogue and talk as Nigerians, giving hope to Nigeria. They have a theme called Not a Broken Country. So we want to see how we can join hands together as Nigerians and give hope to ourselves that Nigeria, no matter what the situation, Nigeria is still yet not a broken country. Even though we have experienced all that it takes to make us a broken nation. We have experienced all that it takes to break individuals, but we have refused to be broken. We want to be we are strong. We've gone through all this situation, the trials and tribulations and all that, but we are not a broken country. We still want to tell ourselves that we are strong, and even though it is still dark, there's still sun in the morning. The sun will rise in the morning. The sun will still shine. So in as much as Dangote refinery is in Lagos, we hope that as soon as it starts its production, it's going to create some relief for Nigerian government. It's going to create relief for Nigerians, because if we don't stand up and because if that refinery doesn't produce, we're in trouble, because most of the crude oil that is being refined in Nigeria is usually taken out to another country, refined and being brought back to us, and we pay for the export and import of our own product. It doesn't make any sense. So we have to refine our own product, which is why Dangote refinery was established. And another challenge is that we have been facing in Nigeria is the lack of electricity. 3 things. three things. Anytime these three things go up, Nigeria is in trouble. Number one is fuel, which is fuel. Fuel, petrol, diesel, aviation gas, and the rest of them. Anytime fuel goes up, Nigeria is in trouble. Dollar will go up anytime fuel goes up. And number two, lack of electricity. Even right now as we speak, some parts of Nigeria, most of, like I would say 60% of Nigeria don't have electricity right now as we speak. I'm telling you the truth. Now, the third thing is food. Once there's cost of food, cost of transportation, which is affected by fuel, electricity, then Nigeria, you start seeing things inflation will start going up, like as if it will start skyrocketing, and this is where the problem is. Electricity, petrol, which is fuel, and then food. These are the three things that Nigerians depend on productivity that has to do with day-to-day activities in Nigeria. If these three things are affected, it affects everything. It affects our outcome, it affects our activities, it affects every sector of the economy in Nigeria. So we have a long way to go, except if that Dangote refinery is capable of producing 4 million barrels of crude per day. It's going to go a long way, because that refinery has the capacity. It's very big, and it's going to go a long way in there. So if that refinery starts its production, it's going to help us. So let's enjoy some songs, and then we come back and usher in the guest for today.
Your body bad, you cause the traffic, you cause the problems. Your body gallant, yeah you gallant, and the man will come, go collect a ducat, cause I did take your matter personal, so personal.
Fighting him out till they hold me down. Don't you tell me make I cool it down. Remember back in a ghetto we dey sleep for ground. Now we rubbing shoulders with a ceiling fan. A nigga we dey fight with a nigga with another nigga we no get shishi nigga. A nigga got a rifle a nigga and a nigga pull a trigger. Guess I got the upper hand you. So me I hold like with a rubber band you. No dey for mujaga band you. Now my jaga music everybody bang you know. And when I sit it down, then I start to reason how we been dey grind you. But let it is attacking man you. But don't you mess up with my other man you. My inner joy, my inner joy. All I want is inner joy, my inner joy. Don't they mess with me at all, my inner joy. All I need is inner joy, my inner joy. You're my inner joy, my inner joy. All I want is inner joy, my inner joy. Don't they mess with me at all, my inner joy. All I need is inner joy, my inner joy.
Do better be there, oh juju, since body na fiber. I do wetin I dey do, no matter wetin you do, jealousy go gather. You see the reason why I fuck with you, my nigga. Then I because you know the stingy with a cigar. Even your lady, I dey knock her with Martina. It is unnecessary. Situation don't bad, yo. When you come in, I me city run mad, yo. And all of the neighbors don't wide, yo. But in this Nigeria, everything it don't cast, yo. You see the reason why I fuck with you, my nigga. Say na because you know the stingy with a cigar. Even your lady, I dey knock her with Martina. Yes, I got you on my hand, you.
On the beat is too crazy.
DJ Eeny Money.
I started shouting jet. With my condo, she dey shout her bed. She dey tell me she wanna go to the bed. She wanna bend low like the back of my Benz. Show me, oh yeah, show me kiss. Show me, hey, show me hug. Show me, oh yeah, show me love. Ay mama, oh feel it ganga. Oh yeah, show me kiss. Show me, oh yeah, show me hug.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
Ay mama, oh feel it ganga. Hey mami, I sexy fire bonita. I said I'm on you. We dey make her dance and shake it bum bum. Hey mami, I sexy fire bonita. I said I'm on you. We dey make her dance and shake it bum bum.
yeah. And back out of the show, no me see it, yeah. Booty got me screaming, Lord, I may see it, yeah. I'm gay, oh, yeah, passing the line, but yo, if you shake it for me, you can get it sharp. She don't believe her, she see
King and Queen Radio.
She say, fuck booty, you cash for the damn show. It don't really matter if you cash on a transfer. Girl, it is your back, I ain't show, don't bless you. Please give it to me.
Hey, mamita, sexy fire, bota. Feel for your body one more time, yeah, yeah. The sweetest I've ever seen, whoa. I mean it, whoa. Nobody come close to your fine wine, yeah.
On my bed, play do like Rocky, used to go round after round, no lie. When you're lonely, oh, I they wonder if I did your mind. Me falapi, I know nobody can satisfy,
like me, so come get a piece.
Piece of me, yeah. Come and get it, baby. Peace, yeah. Oh, piece of me, yeah. Come and get it, baby. Yeah. Oh my, yes, make me feel like the ocean.
I never want to leave, so dance with me, I pull up on your beach, it's time to swim, Baby girl, make you know the lie. No lie. Make it tell your friends, say you dey feel this guy. Don't even waste time. Cause now me you go follow till the day we die. But meanwhile, I can't wait to make your face just smile. It's not a lie. You set my soul on fire. So many girls that pass through, none of the girls find pass. So many things you've been through, promise life will not be the same again. Wouldn't be the same again. You'll never be the same again. You'll never be the same again. Never be the same again. No mind them, turn the light to you. The talk say me I'm too bad for you. No mind them, turn the light to you. The talk say my heart a glass, someone don't break it, oh, break it, oh, break it, oh. If I die,
you're listening to King and Queen Radio.
When your ways will be ready to rotate it, baby me and ready to wait it. When your ways are dirty to baby girl, make you know the lie. Make it tell your friends, say you dey feel this guy. Don't even waste time. Cause now me you go follow till the day we die. But meanwhile, I can't wait to make your face just smile. It's not a lie. You set my soul on fire. So many girls that pass through, none of the girls find pass. So many things you've been through, promise life will not be the same again. Wouldn't be the same again.
Yes, we're back again. In case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station, and right now we are here with Chris Dame in the studio, and of course on the console, him with DJ Pat Max, So, you ready for Chris Dame?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've been enjoying the show, and I have with me here my co-host Lord Sunday and my host for tonight, which is my boss Zinatalin, and I know you guys have been having a great time with them. They've been talking a lot about a lot of news, a lot of things going on, happening around the world, and I've been given this opportunity to, interview this great artists of us, which we have in the studio. He's no other person than Chris Dame. Chris Dame, welcome to the Monday Night Show with Sister Dubon, and I have with me Lord Sunday and Zeno Palin, and we're happy to have you in the studio. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. It's always a great vibe, having you in the studio and talking about a lot of things with you. And we, our fans, your fans, should I say, your fans have been, demanding to hear from you, because your song That Loving has been, giving some of them goosebumps, and they want to hear from you, and they like to know if you're working on a new project soon, because they can't wait to hear from you. So, how has that been how has that been like? Putting on the music and the whole world is listening to it and they want more of you. So how do you feel when that kind of news gets to you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything about it. I feel excited. I feel happy all the time. I feel blessed. I feel cool. I feel cool all the time, and I feel blessed. Like I said, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been good all the way because I'm always myself. Like trying to be myself all the time. I could still remember when sometimes when you were actually when I come to you, like I talk to you, you get to give me a word of encouragement all the time. So I didn't even know that I'm gonna be this important to my fans, and so I give God all the glory.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. So you need to tell your fans about the new things you're working, the new project you're working on. So they're gonna be expecting something from you soon. So go on, bro.
Okay. Hello fans, hello listeners. This name, I'm actually working on a new project, and the name of the song, the title is Life. So I'm gonna do a live song, like I'm gonna do a live music, like the song is talking about life. You get. So I'm working on a lot of stuff, but for now I'm gonna do live. Yeah, the name of the music is gonna be live. So all my fans are, I'm so happy. So hope you guys will be ready and one would want to listen to my song, my new live project. Uh,
Okay,
that's
so
it.
what do you have to say to the young ones, the upcoming artists trying to work hard to be in your position? What kind of words of encouragement are you gonna give them?
Yeah, like I always say, first of all, you need to, if you want to make it in life, you need to keep your head straight. Like you need to keep your head low. You need to stay away from cultism. Yeah, you need to stay away from cultism. Number one, and you need to learn how to respect and always pray to God all the time because it might be as if it's not going to work out, but when it pop up, no one can stop the way again. So that is how the way I started. I started as a nobody, but right now, today, I thank God for everything that's going on in my life right now. Soon I will get there. So
Okay.
I'll say a very big shout out to my young ones trying to be in my position.
Okay, that's great. So you've heard it all from Chris Dim. He's working on a new project titled Life, and I hope that music is going to impact each and every one of us. Who's been following up and Chris Brown. Sorry, Chris Dim. Wow, Chris Brown has been entering my mind lately. So Chris Dim is coming with a new project, and this is going to be very very impacting to all his listeners. So I want you to keep following Chris Dim, listen to his music. It's out on all digital platforms, and keep supporting him, keep supporting King and Queen Radio, and we promise to serve you better. So before we go, before I hand over to my co-host Lord Sunday, what do you have to say to King and Queen Radio? What do you have to say to Zinopalin before we go?
Man, I'm gonna say a very big thank you to my team, um, King and Queen Radio Station. They have done more than what I was actually expecting. We are going forward. We can never go backward. Thank you, Mama Zina Pauline. We love you, and I love you more. God bless you, Mama. Big ups to you. Respect.
Okay, love it too. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be leaving it in the hands of my co-host,
Yeah.
Lord Sunday. So Lord Sunday, take over.
Thank you very much. And that was a great one. We thank you so much, Chris Dame, for joining in on the Monday night show. We hope that we'll keep having you guys one by one. And then maybe next week we'll have another King and Queen Radio artist, and then we see how we can, keep promoting you guys out there. Big up to you, and you need to put more and more and more and more effort. That Loving is a very good song. I enjoy it. We enjoy it in the station, and we keep playing it all the time. And don't forget, all the time, Monday to Sunday, every day, the artists are being promoted. King and Queen Radio, 12 p.m. after the commercials, 12 p.m. That is 12:05 EST time. Immediately it is after the commercials, after the station's commercial. Then the artist will go, the artist songs normally go live Monday to Sunday. So immediately 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 p.m. that is 6:05 Nigerian time. So we hope that you're always tuning in and enjoying all that we have for you.
Okay. I got a good questions for all our Nigerians out there listening. I want to say good morning to you.
Yeah.
And Lot, I want to tell you this in case you did not know, but knowing you, you must know. The name Nigeria was suggested by a British journalist, and her name was Flora Shaw. In the 1890s, she referred to the area as Nigeria after the Niger River, which dominate much of the country landscape. The word Niger is Latin for black. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So, Lot, do you think we should go back to our original name and everybody should take back, since America is taking back their old history, doing away with all the history? Don't you think the motherland or the fatherland, because we can call it both if we really want to? Well, I do. I know most people say motherland, but I think fatherland because the father's rules too. So it should be mother and father, parent land. So, okay, since I said that to you, Lot, do you think we should give Africa back its original name and get rid of Nigeria because the word for Latin means black, Niger.
Yeah.
And we really not from Niger. It's a different part. Do you think Nigerians should ask for a change of their name and do away with Nigeria?
Right now it's gonna be a kind of little bit difficult because Nigeria has because a lot of Nigerians may not agree to this because unless a revolution happens, that is when the possibility of changing the name of this country is going to come up, because right now Nigerians have not yet agreed to change the country. So on my own opinion, I feel changing the name is a great idea, but then if we look at it very critical, there's no really much significance of changing the name, because unless we start changing ourselves, the name don't really it really matter. But then Niger is a state in Nigeria. Niger, there are three different confusions normally. Niger is different from Niger State. Niger is the same spelling but different pronunciation. There's Niger, which is Niger Republic. Then we have Niger State in Nigeria. It's in the center of Nigeria, Niger State. Then we also have the name Nigeria. So the name Nigeria came from the river Niger. So when this journalist came, that's Flora, which she later married Lord Lugard. Lord Lugard is one of the colonial masters in Nigeria, one of the early people that came to Nigeria in for a very long time, around in the 18th, I mean the 17th or the 18th, before even the 1900s. So the name Nigeria was taken from the river Niger running through the country, so she was the person that actually coined the name, you're right, which is Flora Shaw. She later married Lord Lugard. Everybody knows Frederick Lugard, which is a British colonial master. Everybody knows the story. So my opinion is that we can change the name if only we start changing ourselves. Changing ourselves is the most important thing, because even if we change the name, we're only agitating to change the name, to get rid of the name that was given to us. Even the name Africa itself was named after Africanus. So the name was Alkebulan, or land of the black people, or land of the people of the sun, or land of land of the black people normally. So the name Africa, so whichever name you change it, the real attribute of the African man is still is still there. It doesn't change the melanin, it doesn't change the resources, it doesn't change. But then, I know that it has a lot of symbolic meanings and it has a lot of significance. But then, looking at the situation of this country right now, I don't really think Nigerians are ready to change the name. But personally, I think it's good for us to change the name because we should give our name. We should have a name for ourselves rather than using a name that somebody gave us, So, but if we, the thing with Nigeria is that it was not a one nation. It was when the name Nigeria was coined. That was when they brought it. Nigeria, remember, has 3 protectorates: the north, east, west, and 4: north, east, west, and south, and even 5. Now that there is the middle belt. So there are different people that were brought together under a unity, an amalgamation, an agreement that we are going to stay together and we are going to call ourselves Nigeria. So the West has Oduduwa Republic, the Igbo, which is the East, has Biafra Republic, the South has their own, the North has the Northern Caliphate, which is which it was under the more influence of the Islamic and Arab rule, and then influence, and then the middle belt is there. This is the center of Nigeria. So I don't really think the name Nigeria actually brought us together. So except maybe we are going to carve a name for ourselves that bring us together and get rid of the name Nigeria. A lot of nations have known us to be Nigeria, so I don't know what to say. But personally, I feel if we have a good name better than Nigeria, we can use it for ourselves, and which is going to promote our unity. Initially, we have Wazobia. Wa means come in Yoruba. Zo means come in Hausa, and then Bia means come in Igbo. So the name Wazobia. So you can already, there was a time which we said we are going to use Wazobia as a country, but then I don't know what happened. The nature, they just abandoned the project and it was gone like that. So Wazobia has always been the name that is the common name. The name different Igbo, different tribes came together with one word, and then they came together, and then it brought up the beautiful word Wazobia. So Wa is come in Yoruba, and then Zo is come in Hausa, and then Bia means come in Igbo. So Wazobia. So I think there are possibilities of changing the name of the country, but I don't really think Nigerians are ready. So that's it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you a little more history, lot. I may surprise you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what Nigerians are mixed with.
Okay.
The true Nigerians. They had the true Nigerians intermingle with foreigners, the European, the Lebanese, and Indians.
Okay.
Did you realize that?
Oh, okay.
Now, like, where in Nigeria will you find Lebanese people?
Okay. You can find them all over the country. Usually, most of the time, you can have them in the north, in the northern part of the country, but there are just very few. And you can also find them in Lagos, because I think most of the time, the reason why Lebanese came to Nigeria is they are heavily into construction companies. So they normally, these Lebanese companies normally have construction companies where they engage in construction of road, civil engineers, and the rest of them. So most of them that actually came into this country, in a very small percentage of number, they came, and then some of them actually settled in Nigeria. Some of them intermarried with Nigerian girls, and then they gave birth to Nigerian Lebanese and the rest of them. So, but there are very few. You can find them not predominantly in Nigeria, in a specific state, but I feel they are scattered due to where they can do their work. You can find them in Benin, you can find them in Lagos, you can find them in the north, and you can also find them in Abuja. So it depends on which environment is favorable for them to do their work and where you can get them, so it's usually like that.
Now, I was told, now I don't find it necessarily that you can compare beauty in Nigeria with different people. I look at beauty as in the eyes of the beholder. Whoever love who, that's beauty. But it's also said here the most beautiful tribe in Nigeria a lot is the Ibera people.
Okay.
The Ibera people, they are reside in parts of Kogi State.
Okay.
And a lot of them live in other part of Nigeria. And they claim the exceptional beauty and unwavering loyalty. And they got beautiful shapes and figure, and they found in Benue. And they are celebrated for their beauty. Do you think those are the most beautiful people in Nigeria a lot, the Ibera people?
Yeah, Ibera, they are categorized as one of the most beautiful people in Nigeria. Remember, Nigeria has like 500 languages, 500 tribes in Nigeria. So, but the Ibera people are very beautiful in terms of their culture, in terms of their women. So they reside in parts of Kogi. You actually pronounce it at Kogi, which I understand is differences of in mother tongue interference and differences of environment. So, but I believe that you soon catch up with how some of the words are properly pronounced, and you're very good in understanding how it is. But sometimes it's just the pronunciation, which is not bad at all. So, Kogi is a state in Nigeria, and Ibera people are renowned for their exceptional beauty and unwavering loyalty. And these people have, they have beautiful women, and their lands are arable. Their culture is they are very hospitable. They are very social. So what makes a culture very rich and beautiful is how it has been preserved from generations to generations. So they actually did a very good thing. I think Dino Melai is from Ibera in Kogi State, Senator Dino Melai, and other prominent members of the State House of Assembly. I think, what is that, his name? Bukola Saraki is from Kogi State. I think he's Ibera man. And then Yaya Bello is also from there. Remember, back in the days, it was Yaya Bello that brought Jay-Z and Beyonce to Kogi State. Yeah. I think that was the time they came to Kogi State. I think back in the days, was it 2004? I was very, very small. Very, very small. It was when I was coming up that way that like Jay-Z came to Nigeria. He came to Kogi State, and I was like, wow, that's nice. So these people are very beautiful and they're nice. And then followed by the Idoma people from Benue. I think most of the tribes in Nigeria are beautiful. It's just that most of the time they are not being captured on the internet and they are not brought to limelight. Yoruba people are beautiful. Igbo people are very beautiful. The Southside people are very beautiful. Angas people are beautiful. Hausa are beautiful. And, the Efik, which is Calabar, people are very beautiful. There are hundreds and hundreds. I can go on and on. TV people, the Birom, the Jukun, the Tarok, there are plenty of them. Hundreds. Ibibio, what's the name of this? There are plenty of them. Plenty. Benin. We've not even talked about the what do you call these people in the Midwestern region of the country? I think there's this name they have it. But anyway, there are many beautiful cultures in Nigeria, very rich in diversity. So. I think you said the right thing. These people are very beautiful. Their culture is nice, and hopefully one day we'll have one of the Monday night programs there in Kogi State, and maybe we'll have a correspondent, or we ourselves have to go to Kogi State and maybe host one of the programs there in the future. Yeah. So In case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station, and this is Monday Night Show. We are a multicultural station, and we bring you updates all over the world. What are the things that are happening all over the world right now? How is your country? How is the situation? How is the economic challenges? What are the economic challenges you're facing in the country? Please share with us on 718-253-7273 +1 718-253-7273. Always remember to put +1 if you're outside of the United States. Even right now, as we're in Nigeria, we can pick the call because we have been internationally connected. So even right now that we are live on the show, you can just call us and you drop us a message on our social media platforms. I'll be there to reach out. So how are you guys feeling today? It's always great to have you on the show, So let's enjoy some songs and then we come back and continue with the show. So here is a song by John Bellion. He calls this one All Time Low.
I was the knight in shining armor in your movie. Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost, I call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. Hey! I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, I tried to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time I was the prototype, like 3 stacks on that CD. An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't want to see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. Hey! I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, I tried to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, I try to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time
Cause if nobody send me, my matter dey my head. For my head, na my matter for my head. Now my matter for my head.
So you get down, I get my own. Your money no fi be my own. Chop your meat, make I chop my bone. Ain't nobody can pressure me, no, no. Make you know they be like, say me, I know they try. So make you know they tension me, no, no. Make you know they be like, say the boy no try. Say the boy no try, yeah. So you get down, I get my own. Your money no fi be my own. Chop your meat, make I chop my bone. I carry my matter from my head.
Cause if nobody send me, my matter dey my head. For my head, now my matter for my head. Now my matter for my
Some pretty girls with the same energy. Come they knock on my door, say they want melody. I give them melody. Oye nasi na bego, oye gego. Oye nasi na bego, and we dey get melody. Oye nasi na bego, oye gego. Oye nasi na bego, tina the same melody. I got the girls with a pussy pump pump. I dey put the pressure, darling, she say can't come. If I get to cup me cup, I know plenty ladies will go stop me up. Just turn me on, okay, do. Then baby get toto. Me I dey cup up, but you know they like the mood. Yeah, they give them more, and I dey see them more. They light it up, oh, and they light it up, oh, na 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 na. They light it up, oh, and they light it up, oh, na 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 na. Damn pretty girls with the same energy. Come they know for my door, say they want melody. I give them melody. Yeah, damn pretty girls with the same energy. Come they know for my door, say they want melody. I give them melody. Oye nasi na bego, oye gego. Oye nasi na bego, and we dey get melody. Oye nasi na bego, oye gego. Oye nasi na bego, tina the same melody. I got the girls with a pussy pump pump. I dey put the pressure, darling, she say can't come. If I get to cup me cup, I know plenty ladies will go stop me up. Just turn me on, okay, do. Then baby get toto. Me I dey cup up, you know.
Don't fight, I'm not looking for your love. I'm honest, I just want a piece of that. Yeah, touch your body, make a movie tonight.
I don't need your love, I just want your body pulling on me.
Touch your body, make a movie tonight.
If I stay with you, I just want your body pulling on me.
Ignite it, I'm gonna put it. Yeah. Don't fight it, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I know. See the table make me feel alright. See the bed make me go all night. My things I they feel too nice. Say now you I want, baby, make it no long. Make it tell me waiting day or man. Can I go right for you, right for me, baby? Get the girls and they dance to my music. Touch your body, make a movie tonight.
I don't need your love, I just want your body pulling on me.
Touch your body, make a movie tonight.
If I stay with you, I just want your body pulling on me.
Ignite it, I'm gonna put it.
Well, I know I talked a lot, so I'm getting ready to end it here. But I just want to say thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget, we got everything on brooklynstation.com. Do support it. Go there and check out the new station, how it's doing. And don't forget to check out Sister Dubang's special prayers. And I also got on sisterdubang.com. your lucky numbers, your horoscope, and you can find out what's going on in your life by going to sisterdubon.com, and you can get prayers or things for remedies if you're having troubles in your life, financial problems, you're having immigration problems, any kind of problems you got, there is a prayer there for you and a remedy how to do it by visiting sisterdubon.com. And nothing is dark magic, everything is spiritual, and I just hope you call me if you have any problem. +1 718-253 7273. That's +1 718-253 7273. It's so much I can talk about, but you know we have short time, so I have to let us go now. And thank you. God bless you all. I had a very good evening. So take care, everyone. Blessings. Your lucky numbers 812, 14, 36, 9, 25, 17, 11, 38, 50. Go visit sisterdubon.com, share and like the page, kingandqueenradio.com, share and like the page, and brooklynstation.com, share and like the page. Visit King and Queen Radio. Make sure you check out Brooklyn Station on Instagram. Check out TikTok, Sister Dubon, and you want to check out all the pages that King and Queen Radio have, Brooklyn Station have, sisterdubon.com, and you can join me on my page, Zena Palin, King and Queen Radio. That's Zena Palin, King and Queen Radio. Write me africanreader@aol.com. If you want your fortune told, make sure you get in touch with me. Write it on the chat. And there's so many names out there. Happy birthday. If I didn't wish you a happy birthday, and I know I didn't call out the names tonight because it's too much going on, but Lot will call out the names of the people out there that he see. God bless you all, and again, enjoy your day.
Yeah, happy birthday to all of you listeners out there celebrating their birthdays today. Big shout out to you, Kingsley. Big shout out to you, James. Big shout out to you, Akinola. Big shout out to you out there, my friends in Obalandi. Big shout out to you, all our listeners out there. And for those of you celebrating birthdays that we didn't send you shout out, we are sorry, we apologize. We are sending a big shout out to you. We are with you subconsciously. We are together in the spirit. You know how we do. We never let you down. And don't forget, King and Queen radio stations are always upgraded to serve you better. And then we'll see you same time, same station next week. And for now, we say goodbye. See you next week.
I don't go leave you to suffer. Never leave you. Oh no. Power believe for the power believe. Oh no. I don't go leave you to suffer. Never leave you. Oh girl, I be behind for your love. Dominate on the fit to fight our love. Will I prove me I went for your love? When sweet as my feet I shoot our love. Yeah, overdose. Give me my little love overdose.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
Give me my little love overdose. Make a shy overdose. Make a shy my plenty overdose. I want your love overdose. Overdose. Genevieve, Genevieve, I sing this song for you, oh baby, oh my lover. Genevieve, viva, viva, I sing this song for you, baby, oh my lover. Power believe for the account, power believe for the account. I don't go leave you to suffer, never leave you, oh no. Power believe for the account, power believe, oh no. I don't go leave you to suffer, never leave you, oh no. Yeah, my woman, my everything. Take all my property. I go give you eternity. Sugar love eternity.
King and Queen Radio.
My everything. Take all of my property. I go give you eternity. Tinini tanana any.
Sister Lubong, the true original African reader and advisor, has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister Lubong, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.